We've been telling you about the push to increase minimum wage for restaurant workers here in Ohio. There's a movement, Raise the Wage, that wants to bump the minimum wage up to $15 an hour. News 5 is following through, speaking with people about how that movement could impact the way restaurants operate. News 5's Nadine Abusada talks to restaurant owners and experts to get a better understanding of what is happening in Northeast Ohio.
At Hail Mary's in Westlake,
take your time.
Pat LaVecchia has been serving customers drinks and food for 3 years.
I love it. I love being around people. I love making people happy. Just giving people a good experience.
Every week he puts in around 30 hours and he enjoys the tips. Do you feel like they're good tippers in Westlake?
Yes, they're fantastic. But that's because I do such a good job. Right, John?
But a new ballot initiative could change the way he gets paid.
Raise the Wage Ohio is the ballot committee PAC that is currently running a ballot initiative to increase the minimum wage in Ohio.
Maria Ross, the campaign manager for Raising the Wage and One Fair Wage, says they are pushing for the state minimum wage to be incrementally increased to $15 an hour plus tips.
But more importantly, what it means is that it's going to end sub-minimum wages for tipped workers.
Back in September, I told you about how Mayor Bibb kicked off a grant program with High Road Kitchens and One Fair Wage to assist any restaurant that was willing to increase their hourly pay. And these were the menu options. Number 1, increasing the cost of the menu price to cover the service. Number 2, a service charge on the ticket. Or number 3, pay servers minimum wage plus tips.
They don't want to see the tip wage eliminated. It's so critical to their business.
John Barker, the president and CEO of Ohio Restaurant Hospitality Alliance, says studies show Cleveland has the highest tippers in the state, adding that 85% of the restaurants don't want to change how or what they pay their staff. And it turns out 90% of those staffers agree.
The reason they like the tipping as servers is that the average tip server in the state of Ohio makes $27 an hour.
John says restaurants are still trying to stay afloat following the pandemic and inflation at an all-time high. If the wages are raised, some businesses will have no choice but to increase menu costs to manage.
The repercussions of this are going to be really felt by the consumer, and they're nervous about that, right? Because they try to provide good value to their customers right now.
While Maria understands it will be hard, she says as the restaurants are struggling, so are the employees.
We believe that if anyone is working 40 hours a week, that they should be able to afford the basic necessities of life and enjoy the dignity of work.
While for Pat, he does pretty well on a daily.
Probably $25 to $30 an hour.
If this goes into place, would you lose money?
Yes, for sure. Absolutely.
Really?
Yes.
And he doesn't want to see the customer or the business pay for a possible raise in wages. Reporting in Westlake, Nadine Abusada, News 5.
Okay, as of right now, the Wage Ballot Initiative has more than 360,000 signatures. They need at least 415,000 to be on the ballot in November. Just a couple of days ago, January 1st, Ohio was one of 22 states to see the minimum wage increase this year. It takes minimum wage from $10.10 to $10.45 for non-tipped employees and from $5.05 to $5.25 for tipped employees. There is an exception. Companies that make $385,000 or less per year only have to pay workers $7.25. That is federal minimum wage.